Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 26 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series, where I've made some grout. I mean, you know what I mean. I made some grout. Last episode we talked a little bit about getting into Tinkers a smidge. There's a few things we're going to need from Tinkers for sure, and it'll just be nice to have like a smeltery and all that stuff set up. So step one, we're going to get Tinkers cooking. Step two, we're going to upgrade the thingy over there. Step three, I'm going to question why we're getting low on power. Explain. You know what, I bet I know why. I'm going to assume the universal cables are not capable of transmitting power enough. Let's go with that. So my response to that problem will be, let's make more universal cables. I'm going to, at the very least, get the medium-tiered ones, or the bluish guys. Because I don't think we've set up the whole ultimate. Did we yet? Have we taught you how to make these things yet? I don't think so. Yeah, no, we haven't done anything purple tier in Mekanism yet. At some point, obviously, we will get there, but just not quite yet. So let's get some elite universal cables. Let's get a stack. Does that sound reasonable? Seems like a reasonable amount of stuff to get. I think the problem just being that, like, this drains a lot of power. You know what else I wouldn't mind? Higher tier cube, because we've got the green cube over there, but having a blue or a green, that might be a good idea. So let's cook up that stuff. Let's get some more of you. And then for blue, we're also going to need you. Let's get energy tablets in the to-do list. In the auto-crafting guy. That might not be a bad idea. I mean, you know we're going to need it in the future, right? Right? Yeah, no, we know. We know it's a thing we're going to need. Sweet. What tier of speed are you? You're a 4, huh? I could get 4 more speed upgrades, and that would be pretty groovy. Now, I'm sure that I'm using the infused alloys that we just made a second ago for the other thing, but that's okay. So you're the redstone-y guy? Ugh. With the lack of sleeping and whatnot. Okay, yeah, no, 100% power problems. This is what we're seeking to solve right now, folks. I think my power generation is surprisingly okay. Oh, did I make it? I made it. I made it. The sleep through the night worked. We did it. I think the power generation is surprisingly okay. But... oh, that's much better. So let's upgrade you. And then it's your turn to go this tier. And that should be groovy. Oh wow, look how slow you are. It's alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, we're fine. We're all fine here. Now, how terrible would it be to get... I think I could pull this off, right? Atomic alloys are just enriched obsidian. Do we have a basic infusing factory for enriched obsidian? I don't think so. We can make some, though, right? We can make one of those. Let's get an infusing factory here. Metallurgic infuser. Let's get, you know, tier 1 and 2 upgrades. I love how fast it is now. I love as we progress that things get better. Wasn't this episode supposed to be about Tinkers? Shh. Shh. Quiet. So you're that dude. I should really just shift all of you guys down. Let's also get a crafter. An iron tier would be cool. Yep. And we're cooking. Cooking. So let's remove this stuff, right? Because the only thing is this line. We did make the 64 of those, right? Yes, we did. We 100% did. And as a quick reminder, they have a lot of internal buffer, 2.86 million RF per block. So that's gonna be a nice little buffer for us. So it'll take a hot minute to fill back up. No wireless transmitter in range. Probably because, you know what I should do? I'm going to prioritize you. Priority 10. Look at that. So his priority will now be make sure this controller gets filled first and foremost. Forget all other forms of energy. We're not going to sweat that so hard. We'll be fine. Okay. So now let's be prepared to move all these things. So you're going to be here. And you're going to do that. Sweet. And logistical transporter. And then same thing, right? Straight down the line. No. There you go. That should be cool. You and you can go away. There you go. And the 4 of these bad boys, you can go into my... You, all the things that I don't really need at this moment that are just causing me troubles. So that's your enriching factory. I should teach you how to make that enriched obsidian dude. I guess we're getting to the enriched tier anyway, aren't we? Perfect. Okay, and then you with a couple upgrades, boom, and boom. Missing osmium dust, missing glass, because there's not a thing here. Because these guys don't have a connection. Now you should be able to get 4 of these speed upgrades. And everybody's behaving? Come on. Oh, did your split get turned off? How did that happen? You guys need to remain your split settings when broken. Cool, all fixed. I was like, why is it so slow? I thought we had everything running so fast now. Nope. Well, yes, but no. All right, so now that that's all groovy, let's real quick. Let's go ahead and just teach you the components for this. So you're going to do this, but you're not going to have enriched obsidian. You're just going to do reinforced alloy becomes atomic alloy in the new infusing factory, which will be refined obsidian. Let's give you a red upgrade as well. You can have some redstone, you can have some more carbon. Give me about 20 of those bad boys. We should probably make another tier installer for the enriching factory, right? Cool. You can go in there. refined obsidian, enriched obsidian can go in here. And that should be good. And then we can get the cube that we have can be now upgraded, no problem. So he'll make reds, he'll make blues, and then he'll make purples. Cool? Oh, and your side config should be configured. Blue, eject, boom. And now, you should be good to go. And you can store 100 million RF. Beautiful. Let's go replace you. So you were side config to blue on all sides, but red in the middle. So you're going to be the same way. Literally the opposite of what we had. And now you're going to fill up with lots of power. We'll store that extra energy cube in case we ever get in trouble. But wow, look at this guy. That is a thing, right? He is generating power. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. Cool. All right, now that we've addressed some mild power problems, mostly around the fact that we've upgraded so much stuff here that we were drawing more power than we could transmit because the energy cube was a bottleneck. And the energy power lines were also a bottleneck. And also by setting this guy to a high priority meant that we should never have a problem. So I think what I'm going to do is expand right around here-ish. Does that look like a good place to expand out? Yeah, I like the looks of that. And this could be our little dude. Let's make you a 5. Just so that you're, you know, an equivalent. I feel like it might be a good idea. Maybe not that far. But what I would also like is a ferro flare lantern, because you guys know how much I love these things. Let's check out chunk boundaries. Yeah, like here-ish. I'm going to stick it over here for now, and that should light the entire area up. And then we can get our smeltery going. So let's do the smeltery thing. So first off, we need a seared melter, which is like your intro to Tinkers. This is the way Tinkers starts now. It's kind of cool, but also it's like, it's just like you use it once to make the proper smeltery. So I'm like, I'm so on the concept. But it is what it is. So the seared melter is the first smeltery. Place above a tank or fuel source. So we're going to get a seared tank. We're going to do the seared tank with the melter on top. And then we're going to want a faucet on the side of that dude. And we're going to probably want a casting basin for this. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. And that'll be cool, right? Then we need a bucket of lava or 2. I wish there was an upgrade to the wireless crafting grid that gave you access to fluids, because that would be kind of cool. Right? Wouldn't it? Also, I'm curious about something. Are you not running? Here's what I've noticed, is this thing turns off regularly. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because, like, the drawer connection or like, the way this mod works. But he seems like every time I close the world and reload it, I have to turn it back on. I might ping somebody about that and be like, hey, is that the way it's supposed to work? Alright, so you dare, right? And then if we want to make a proper smeltery, we need to pour 4 ingots worth of molten copper. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what's coming up next. Because 3 is what can fit in there. We don't even need to take accelerate because it's pretty quick, luckily. And then to get the smeltery controller, we need a seared heater. Which looks cool. So you're going to go in there, you're going to get poured over, and you're going to make a smeltery controller. Yeah, so my only complaint about this process is that, like, now that I've done this, this is now garbage and we don't ever need it again, as far as I know. That's the only kind of like, that's meh. So let's put... How do we want to set up the smelter here, right? So we want to get some seared bricks. I'm going to start with this many, and we'll see how much further we want to go. But how about here-ish? Okay, and then those are eventually going to be other things, right? Because we're going to want probably a seared drain, smeltery fluid input and output. We're going to want 2 of them. We're going to want our faucets, boom, boom. We're going to want our casting basin, and we're going to want our table. I will probably want a horizontal column. Maybe one more? That looks like 12-ish. That looks cool. Sweet. I might need to chisel up a little bit more Tyrian because it looks like we're low on that stuff. I'm short by 1 because that's the way we roll in this series. It was routes. Cool. Alright, inventory sorted, ready to continue. So you guys are all good, and then we're going to want seared bricks, we're going to want the tank, and we're going to want the controller. This is how I've always built it. Obviously, you can build it however you want. This is what I've always done. Hey, are ender tanks in this thing? They totally are. How's our... You know what? Not bad. Do we have beets? A few. How about poppies? A little bit more. Boom, boom, boom. So red, red, red will be our lava tank. Hey, where did my... Am I crazy, or did that poppy just vanish for no reason? It's okay. You can go here, and by clicking that, he'll auto-output. What are you doing to me, Smalls? With the fluid containers, not a fan. You can come here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pipe. What mod is this? Cast iron tubes, they're called. Boom. And then you... Huh. Do you turn off when you're full? Is that what you do? I have no idea. I mean, I get it. I do. Alright, so you should be filling up and then immediately draining to fill this container up over here. See how it's nice and full now? Yeah, that's what's up. And then you'll eventually start filling. Yes? Cool. Works for me. Alright, so we got that guy sorted. Let's do 4 more of these bricks. No. 7 more? And now we have a larger smeltery. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. Okay, so now if we wanted to get our cobblestone generator, we're going to need 5 blocks of seared stone. Presumably just like that. And we get our cobble gen, and we make it happen. And we also now have a tinker smeltery for whatever purposes we might also need in the future. So how'd you do? You definitely burned through. It's like just barely not enough. But we're going to actually amp up some stuff in a sec. So then you guys always love giving me junk when I get near there. You go in here. And you've got your 5 blocks of seared stone, so we do that. Loving it. I do like Tinkers. It's such a cool mod. Quest completed. Cobblestone tier 2. Hey, a range add-on tier 1. So now, in theory, you should be able to do a better job of producing cobble, right? So a net gain. What I want to see is this show up a 4. See the 4? And then eventually it'll go to 5. That's how we know it's a net gain, is eventually it gets a little bit higher. It might take a few seconds to get there, but it's consistently going up, which is good. Now, there is what I noticed. Boop, 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 boop. No more of you guys needed. A netherite auto hammerer, which I foolishly assumed would require netherite in some way, shape, or form. But it doesn't. It's just another iron hammer. I don't know if that's a bug. Are there... There are netherite hammers. So you would think that this would require a netherite hammer, but it requires a diamond hammer. Is that a bug? Is that a recipe bug? Maybe? No, I'm assuming that's just going to be that much faster. Which we could absolutely make happen. I'm just kind of curious. We might want a tier 3 cobble gen then, right? Because now we're going to be going even faster. So a tier 3 cobble gen requires some cast iron gears and some compressed smooth stone, I presume? Yeah, some compressed stone. Okay, cool. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I really need to get you to stop magneting up those things. It's going to be such a nuisance. Reportedly, though, I want to check something. Somebody told me that you don't actually have to do this. I think it was one of the YouTube comments. Let's check this out real quick. Let's break you for a sec. Let's get our sluice. What if we had the sluice facing here? Sluice. Like that? I think somebody said that does, like, auto-inserts it into the thing. Do you think that's true? I guess it's time to find out, right? Because if it is, then I don't have to worry about the whole magnety bit anymore. And the magnet will be less of a nuisance for me? Psst, this is the part where you do the thing. Why are you not... Why are you not... Explain. Ah! I am clearly clicking on the top of you block. What? Why can't I even click the sand in there? You have... Oh, because the mesh isn't there. Oh, because the mesh isn't there. Right. Right. I'm like, why can't I even manually put you in? Because of mesh. Now that might auto go that. Oh, it does. Oh. Well, would you look at that? How spiffy. We learned something new today, folks. Didn't we? So what if we took you guys? So we don't have to do the vacuum hopper bit no more, which is very, very appreciated. I like that a lot. Okay. I feel like the cobble should just be voided. Yeah? I'm down with that plan. Keep a couple stacks, but the rest of it can go away. So then let's upgrade the netherite hammerers, and then that'll have us ready to go. Sweet, netherite auto hammerers. Are you facing the wrong way this time? You are! One of these days I'll figure out how to place this correctly. Okay, and then you. And then how fast are you guys? Very fast. I like it. That timeout happens and it's like, boom. That's pretty slick. Alright, so then you. And then it's just a matter of, are you producing fast enough? Are we going to have a net gain here or a net loss? See, it looks like a net loss. So then what we're going to want to do is upgrade this bad boy. Definitely a net loss. So we're going to need a jar. Right? I think we have a jar. We do. And we need a high temperature, which I'm told is soul sand. Wasn't there a way to see the temperatures? Yeah. So it's a soul campfire, a beacon, a blue magma block, which looks like that, which doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. This should be a really nice high temperature. Yeah. We should consider this living somewhere. What I might do is move you guys. Let's put you down in the Tinker's area. I'll put you behind the Smeltery. And the Tinker Station. And the part builder. And the part chest. Sweet. Cool. And then maybe up here, we'll see if this becomes a nuisance to have. But having this dude here as like an on-demand craft would be kind of cool. And we could have you connected to a couple of jars, maybe? Maybe I want to move you over one. So we'll have like a couple jars with some tubes. And the chest. Cool. So now if I want a Cobblegen tier 3, I need 4 cast iron gears and 2 compressed stone. And no liquid. Alright. Gears. 4 cast iron gears. Get to work. And then we're also going to want some compressed smooth stone. And it was how many? 2? So we're going to want 18 compressed stone. Four of you, we do that, and you should now be ready to make this for me. Beautiful. That's cool. Tier 3 Cobblegen, quest complete. Making enough cobble now? Net gain. Works for me. Right? Now, those of you who are paying close attention might observe that we were already producing sand faster than our sluice could handle it, and now we are producing it even faster than our sluice can handle it, but I'm planning for the future on that, right? Eventually we're going to have a netherite sluice, maybe? So yeah, that's what's up. Cool. Okay. Now I'm wondering if the high pressure of the magma block, the blue magma block that is, needs more soul sand. Fire essence and I'm assuming we got soul sand at some point from loot. Where do we get this stuff? We get 500 millibuckets of it. Okay, so if we got a couple of souls, and we put them in there, and we said, hey, make some of this, go. Go. You're going to store a bucket of souls, and then we got some sand, and I said, get me soul sand. Wasn't soul sand sand and souls? With no temperature. You're gonna make me remove the temperature, aren't you? Yep. You bum. Still cool, though. Sweet. Okay, so you guys go away. Blue magma block. I'm just curious of something. For the giggles, if we were to remove you, and instead put you, would you be faster? Right? Because currently your, high temperature processing time is 7 seconds. So the answer is yes, noticeably faster, once the current iteration of lava production completes. Right? So if we got a couple of buckets, I just want to make sure there's enough inventory space for it, right? Once this finishes, I think it was around 40-something seconds before, wasn't it? Temperature isn't right. Oh, because it's the wrong... Oh, that's why. Sweet, 7 seconds. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nice, I like you. All right. I like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, I feel like that's a good wrapping up point for the episode. So, noticeable improvement there. We no longer have the magneting problem that we had, which is a welcome relief. Very, very welcome. He's just sluicing directly into there. Nice to know that we didn't need that vacuum thing the whole time. It's kind of cool. We've now made the Tinker's thing. We should have lots of prosperity shards. Yeah, 147. That's what's up. So can I make my 96? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. How are we for diamonds? Plenty. How are we for growth accelerators? 96. That's what's up. So now if I were to tell you to do vertical mode with 12, because vertical columns should build downwards when I look at the bottom of a block. So is 12 going to be it, or do I need you to be 13? I might need you to be 13. This might be some place on top weirdness. Yeah, see, that only used 11. I wanted you to use 12. So is it because... I don't know why. Now you're groovy? Okay. How great is this, huh? And now you've got... That is cool. That is super cool. And now you guys are all going to grow quite a bit faster. All right, I think it's wrapping up point. Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. More automation to do with this. I'd like to potentially consider automating these guys turning into the appropriate resources and then dumping into some kind of refined storage importer. But I'll think about that. I would also like to continue teching up. There's probably some more things. Ooh, a 1024. Oh, okay. That's cool. There's probably lots to do. Lots to do, right? There's some mods that we haven't even touched. There's, you know, Draconic Evolution is eventually on our path. But yeah, there's a lot of things to get into. For now, though, wrapping up point. Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.